Welcome to our podcast. I'm Iris from the Hair Chapel in Brisbane. We know hair, we understand business, and we drink wine.
My name's Meg, owner of Era Hair in Brisbane. Also, we're here to have fun. We're here to laugh about the sad truth and reality of running business, running our chaotic lives, and making it all work.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, well, even though we've had a few episodes this year, it's our first episode together this year. So we poured ourselves some bubbles.
Happy New
Cheers.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Have a little slurp to start with.
Only just to wet the whistle.
Absolutely. And our first episode together.
Yes.
Your lovely son's gone off to school?
It's scary. Yeah, he keeps referring to himself as a very big boy now. And he's even said to me the other day, he goes, Mum, I'm going to have my own family really soon in just a blink of an eye. I'm like, oh.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I know.
That's scary.
Don't mention it. No one look. No one
Yeah.
sneeze. We're just staying
Yeah.
here in year 3.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's probably closer than I want it to be. First year of no school. And the other day I saw all these mums and dads and kids going back to school. And I was looking, I was like, oh my God, it's officially finished for me.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, so no more school fees.
No more school fees.
No, yay! But I'm paying wages now. I don't know what's more expensive. So she's now our first year apprentice.
Yes.
And paying wages for my lovely little darling instead of school fees.
Yes.
So the year is well and truly begun. And it's a big year.
It's a big year. I'm feeling excited about this year.
Me too.
Yes.
I read something is the year of the horse and fire or something.
Okay, what does that mean?
What that means is it's a real year of growth. And if you've got plans, you dissect them and you execute them and you stay focused, there is going to be tremendous amount of growth. And do you know what? I believe it and I'm in all the way.
I love it.
Yep.
I'm feeling really good about this year for so many reasons, but I just, sorry, my brain's just thinking about a few different things here. First of all, I feel excited about this year because I feel like I have clear clarity about where my business is going. Right?
Year of the horse and fire. There
Yeah.
you go. Clarity.
Clarity. And I feel like sometimes we poo-poo other years because bad things happen, right? Like people die or whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but people are always going to die in
Yeah.
your life. Like we're all human and
Yeah,
it's going to
100%.
happen. And I feel like hanging up certain things, roadblockers, as a reason why things aren't a good year, so to speak, is kind of a cop-out, right?
Yeah.
Like we were even talking about things that are going to happen in your year.
Yes.
And we see them as opportunities.
Yeah. Yes. So I've got one big thing coming up. Like I've been told that I have to have a full hysterectomy, and which is fine, you know.
That's fine. Cut it out. Let's move on.
but move on. I don't need it anymore. You know, she's 18. I ain't doing this again. I don't need it anymore. But is that forced stop that we
Yeah.
were talking about, where I'm going to be. We were saying that it's funny how the universe gives you certain things, and some people see things as like that as an opportunity, or see things like that as, oh my God, you know,
It's a negative.
Yeah, it's a negative. And you can complain about it, or you can go, oh, forced stop.
Yeah.
What can I do in that time that is going to enrich my life, make my life better, and make me go forward,
Yeah.
right? That's how I look at it. To me, it's not my bits have to be taken out.
No.
That's just a consequence of the forced stop.
paradigm shift.
Yeah, exactly.
Perspective change.
Yes, and I think a lot of people need to think and take the positive out of a lot more. My glass is always full and overflowing,
Yeah.
and I have been through, you know, a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has.
fair share.
Yeah. We've had our fair share, but I'm an optimist. I'm not a pessimist. And I think that is my superpower.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I know my superpower. My superpower is being an optimist. There you go. It only took me, 50 years to get there, people. Yes. 50 this year. I'll keep on. I can't, you know, my brain is not being is not processing. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited to become 50 because I'm going to 50 and fabulous. And,
Yes.
you know, I think things are definitely shifting. I remember when my mum turned 50, and this is just, it shows you people saying, oh yeah, in the olden days, no. In those days, it was possible as well. So when my mum was turning 50, I'm going to say in the, when she turned 50, 80s, 90s, whatever, long time ago. She had gone back to college to become a chef. She was always a good cook.
love that.
And she opened a restaurant at 50 with no prior experience.
Well done.
Yeah. So, you know, it does happen. So obviously, needless to say, it does run in the blood, the bit of craziness, again, that ADHD factor, and, you know, always something new or something else to look forward to or to do. But, you know, she didn't run her business necessarily how I would have run it. That's a different story. I think in those particular times, things were different.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you can't start or you can't shift into new things. And that's really, you know, my business is shifting. Everything is shifting.
Yeah.
Any shifts in your life?
Lots of shifts. I feel like knowing the direction of where I want to go is probably the most critical part of this. I have an idea of what I expect out of this year, specifically how much money per week I want to be bringing in, how much, like, what are my goals, right? And having that clear direction of what I expect for myself and for the team, I think is probably the most critical.
And being realistic about it,
Being
right?
realistic.
I think if it's only February. Like
Yeah,
people,
calm down.
let's not panic here. You know, a lot can still be done this year.
Yeah.
So if you are looking at your year and you can't see the wood for the trees, or through the whatever you call it, then one of them, then again, we've said it so many times on this podcast. Sit back.
Yeah.
Sit back and have that eye to look at it again, and where do you need to shift? But you have to put a plan into place, because if you're not going to put your plan into place, you flying blind. So having a focus, and this is a good year. The stars are aligning. It's a year the universe comes together, and I know there's people going to think I don't believe in any of that thing. Have you ever looked at when it's full moon and how your team reacts? You know, it does have something
You reckon
to.
they're all crazy?
Oh yeah, the werewolves comes out. But yeah, I think the moon, the paradigms, all that sort of stuff, they do have a lot to do with how people think, focus, and how the universe shifts in through life. Yeah, so I think the more you're aware about that, the better you can strategize your energy into the right path.
Yeah. Be clear about what you expect from them. And
So,
how you're going to get there.
Yeah. Have a focus. Don't fly blind. And one thing that you just said, I love how much money I want to make a week.
Yeah.
Because it's up to you.
It's up to you. You get
It's
to
up to you.
choose.
I was listening to a podcast, and I love listening to her. And she was saying about a particular person who. It was about that. She completely is the driver of her own vessel. She needs to make so much money a week, and it's a ridiculous amount of money.
Good on you.
And she has completely shifted her business in order to sustain her lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, reverse engineering.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've always been, calculate your profit in how much you want to make and this and that and the other. I have taken this to a different level. I am not in business, and I'm not in the position that I'm in to now take a miserable wage package that I am not going to be satisfied with in order to get me on the cruise that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to sustain your lifestyle. And this is why we do sometimes get burned out. That is why we do what we do, because there has to be a reward. And it can't just be for the greater good of the love of the passion of hairdressing, which I 100% am involved in. That is my biggest driver. But it's only lately where money has become my big clear
motivator.
motivators. Absolutely. So that is something that has really shifted, and that is my focus now. And one thing that I'm not going to do this year is carry dead weight.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Okay. So no
No handouts.
Yep. Anything that you don't have to do,
Yeah.
we're not doing.
No. And for people as well, I'm not carrying you along for the ride for the greater good of me wanting to support you.
Yeah.
That is out.
Yeah.
No more.
Do you want to run your salon with confidence?
Then you have to come to me. I run an 8-week program from booked out boss to fired up salon owner. Go to my website, saloncoachingbiz.com, and you can book a complimentary, no obligation consultation with myself for a business analysis. So that is one of the things. So I'm not going to carry you anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking at my team, and I really want to incentivize and give to my team that want to be there. Don't get me wrong. Everybody is allowed a bad day. Everybody is allowed a bad patch. Absolutely. 100%. We are human. But we've had an episode about that before. Victim mentality, don't care.
Yeah.
So I really want you to want to be part of my team.
Yeah. And empowering the team is how you get there.
Absolutely.
Right? Like I have to say, we just had our January as big as our December and November.
Me too.
Wow.
Yeah, a big January. It's just back to school has dropped off a bit, but yeah, totally. I was looking at those.
Wild.
Yeah. People have money and they are willing to spend it. So give them what they want. And if you've got somebody sloping around on your salon floor, it doesn't do you any good.
Yeah.
Really sit back. How many of your salon owners are looking at your staff? Oh, yeah, but I can't get any staff, so therefore I'm keeping hold of. And how bad is it for your morale?
Yeah.
The amount of time in the past I have spent on people trying to want something for them more than they wanted for themselves.
Yeah.
And I spoke about that with a previous podcast with Estelle Coaching, because she felt that in her business, that sometimes she wanted more for them than they wanted for themselves.
Yeah.
And if
that's not your job.
That's not my job. It's not my job to want it for you more, because I want you to be happy and I want you to have everything. But the problem is with a lot of people, they want everything, but they think it's their entitlement to have everything and they feel they shouldn't have to work for it. And that, no more. No more. Everybody gets the same opportunities in my salon. And then we've had people like Maisie, who works in our salon, who is a pocket rocket. He's taken every opportunity. And then we've got other people, and one of a beautiful girl has just, she's given her resignation, because she's been with us for quite a while, and I absolutely love her. Yeah, absolutely love her. And she's worked with us for quite a few years and always had the best interest of the salon in mind. But our salon has really shifted to really become more high end and more bigger, and it's
different
services, different this and it's not merged with us
with where she
wants to go.
Yeah, cool.
But my salon is not a prison.
Yeah.
I don't hold you against your will in my salon. So, now the decision has made. I am thrilled for her to find her tribe.
Yeah.
And, I don't even mind, like I said, you've been with us for quite a while. You have clients that want to follow you. Please, you've been you're a beautiful human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go set yourself free. Don't make me have to put you under pressure to perform at this level where the rest of the team need to be, and where I need you to be, because if I make allowances for you, I need to make allowances for everybody.
Yeah.
And that is something that I'm not doing anymore.
No.
So you either join us
Year of the no.
Yes. In the year of the no. And this is it. That's something that I had to learn. Yeah. And I'm putting it into place. And you either like it or you don't. Like I said, my salon is not a prison.
Yeah.
It's a great environment for the people that want to be there, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah. And look, the thing is, when you empower the team, you have Januaries that are as good as your Novembers and Decembers, right? Yeah. When you're not carrying weight, when you're not carrying that extra burden, the extra load, and I don't mean it in a negative way. I just mean that sometimes paths aren't aligned.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And you really need to if you see that in a stylist, you need to start thinking, do they really want to be there?
Yeah.
Do they really want to be there? And if they don't, get a way out.
Yeah.
Get them onto a path of setting them free.
Yeah.
And so many hairdressers are so comfortable in their salon that they're in that they don't want change, and therefore they just need to be helped along a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, to set them free.
Yeah.
Help them set themselves free.
Give them permission.
Give them permission.
your blessing.
To set themselves free.
Yeah.
There is the horses for different courses, and there is a lid for every pot. And then, you gotta be allowed to say, you know what, I'm even gonna let that person go and slog a bit more in order to find the right person.
Yeah.
And we're back to the universe. The universe will reward you for that.
Yeah.
So I think that's very, very, very important to set people free.
Yeah.
Because we're changing into our new salon.
Yes, it's so exciting.
Yes,
It's
so
gonna look
big
so
move,
good.
big move. Yeah, so we're going from a teeny weensy salon, well, it's not teensy, we've still got 11 chairs and 3 basins, to having 7 basins.
Yeah.
And for the moment, we're going to have 18 chairs but probably more in the future. So we're bursting at the seams. And it seems crazy to maybe let somebody go,
Yeah.
but when you need more, but I think
gotta be the right more.
It's got to be the right more. And I think I'm not taking the wrong more anymore.
No.
It's got to be the right more. And I think that is very much, if you look at what people want from their job now, it's changed. People want... They want everything, yeah? And if you are a salon that gives everything, then you need to appreciate...
Expect it in return.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So you can't show up, and I've had that, and I fired people on the spot for that within their probation period. But that where we have to go along the lines of... you need to be removed because you said that you wanted to come and work for us because we offer all this, but when we offered it for you, you didn't want do anything in return.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. So we do a 4-day week. We do paid lunches. I probably almost never say no to a holiday that you want to take. You have your hair done for free. I take you on Christmas parties. I take you on retreats. We take you on paid education.
Yes,
so
important.
We give you so much training. There is a whole, we are a GHD salon. You don't have to buy anything yourself.
You've
There is a
got it.
whole drawer of everything, goodies. Help yourself.
Yeah.
So we offer everything. We have so many laughs. The team works so well together. So if you come in and you want all that, but you want to be the outsider, it's never going to work.
It's never going to work.
It's never going to work.
You can enjoy the abundance, but you have to be willing to
Correct.
contribute. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I see that now, and I look at my girls and I go, oh, I love you.
Aww.
Yeah. And then so that means that I've got it right.
Yes.
And the person
You're on the right track.
Yeah. And the person that comes in, if you're not fitting in, it's not a me problem. I've got my vision. My vision is my vision. Again, if you have a different vision, nothing wrong with your vision.
No.
But go and do your own vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can do it bigger, better, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with me. But
Yeah.
if you come in my salon, you follow my vision.
Yeah. No, I agree. We're the same. Era Hair is, we will look after you. We have the parties. We do the training with the girls. I'm sending the girls down to the Sydney Hair Expo, right? Training is mandatory, but not just because not because I want to be a hard ass and expect more or anything like that. I want you to be the best you can
Yes.
be. I want you to be amazing. I want clients to love you as much as I do. But you have to be wanting to do the work too.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to take the tips and knowledge and advice and really drive it yourself.
Absolutely.
But clear planning.
Yeah.
I love this.
We have just hired somebody.
Good.
Somebody new. Well, not new to me, but yeah,
Okay.
I've known her for pretty much her whole life. But that's irrelevant. She's come from a salon and doesn't matter. And she was not being trained. So basically,
That's wild,
Yeah,
hey?
yeah. So she's qualifying in July. She should be qualifying, and she's not being trained. And she was panicking. And I've been trying to get her to our salon for a long time, and she wanted to do the good thing by. She's like, yeah, but I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want to this. I don't want to that. Anyway, it came to the point that the boss said that her boss, and I don't want to snitch or whatever, but this is what's out there, just so we are aware about that. None of this would be possible with our amazing sponsors, NAC.
And either would great hair.
Do you want to be part of a great hair care range, education team and community? Go to their website, nachair.com.au. The salon owner said, I can't wait, it's going to be so excited for when you qualify. And in an ideal world, I want you all to be on a contract, like a rent-a-chair and so on and so forth. And I thought, red flag. I said, don't do that. If you're going to qualify in July and she puts you on a rent-a-chair, I said, you are going to drown.
Yeah.
She basically wants you to pay to
have the
work
skills.
in her salon. She's going to stop having to advertise. She's going to stop bringing you clients. She has to do nothing. You have to get all your products, all your this, all your that. You have not got the knowledge for that. I said, if you want to get out now. I said to her, because at the end of the day, I've got 6 more months to train you hard before you qualify. And then I can
be
take
at a good level.
To be at a level where you can sustain yourself, where I have to put your wages up to a decent stylist, where you're going to still have to grow. No problem with that. But it just shows you where the people, then they've had you for 3 years. Now, this particular person I'm talking about, she's a hard worker. She does not sit down. She's going to be cleaning. She does the whole package, right? Yeah. And I said to her, and if you're going to go as renting a chair, I know you, when you're going to be quiet, you're still going to be cleaning her salon.
Yeah.
I said, and not being paid for that.
Yeah.
I said, you can't do that. She says, yeah, but I would, because that. I said, there you go. She knows she's got you wrapped around.
Advantage.
Yeah. And we've got now another member of staff in that salon who is in the same boat. They want to make her rent a chair. And I'm like, the poor girl, like the poor girl. And then they've also now got an apprentice that they made her sign a contract that after her apprenticeship, they have to stay on. And I'm like, I don't think that's legal. Because exactly. Because you have done all your obligations. And when you finish an apprentice, you get a government letter saying you have fulfilled all your obligation. You have no further commitment to the person. So your contract will not stand up in court. You can leave.
Yeah, you do you.
You do you. So I think it just shows you that I don't know, they won't listen to the podcast, which is pretty good. But there is salons out there who are scrupulous, who are absolutely not having the best intentions, and they've got beautiful staff.
Which is so wild, because I think that we treat our people really good. Like even at Christmas, our girls are looked after. Yeah. We make sure that our people are treated like people. Yeah. The same way that I would want my own child to be treated.
Absolutely.
I make sure my team are treated, and I make sure that they know that I'm available to them. Yeah. Why can't we find? Look, you know what? This is negative. We are no 2026. We are.
And this is it. And this is why I'm not holding any hostages. And I will find people who want to be part of our tribe.
Yes.
And that is my motto. Like I said, I'm not being negative. I'm being very positive. I'm not taking you along the ride if you don't want to be with me. Yeah. However, if you want to be with me, come and join me on the ride. It's a fabulous ride.
We know how to live.
Yes.
We know what we want for ourselves as well. Yes.
But that's, again, employing like-minded people. Again, I was listening to a podcast, and she was saying, if I hire people, I look at that person, and do I want to get them over for dinner and have them sit around the table for dinner? Love that. It's like, true. If you don't want to sit on the table for dinner with that person, why are you hiring them? Out of desperation?
Don't do that.
Don't do that. So this year is my year for the growth and growing our tribe. And I've got quite a few apprentices who are coming up to becoming a senior. So we're moving from the bottom. And we've done a few podcasts on this as well. We train our staff hard.
It's so important.
It's so important. So we have got a good bit from the bottom coming up. And if I have to keep on doing that, eventually we get there. Yeah. Eventually we get there. There was another salon. Oh, God, I don't know what they are. But they were saying exactly the same, because she was saying they were struggling with staff, and for years she's been training hard from the bottom, and this is why she's now got so many amazing senior stylists, because she put the work in there. She offered them everything, and she has found her tribe. So this is not coincidental.
Yeah.
This is no accident that happened overnight. And a lot of people just see the end result again, but they don't know how much he's worked to train her staff
Yeah.
from the bottom, and now has this beautiful team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to really
Make the hard choices.
make the hard choices.
Say no.
Say no.
Yeah.
That's our motto for this year, I think.
Right.
Yeah, definitely say no.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, look, 50
50.
and fabulous.
Fabulous.
Big holidays coming to celebrate.
Yes. I'll be celebrating it in Venice.
Clear direction.
Clear direction.
New business.
Same business, new premises.
New premises, sorry.
Yes.
I should be, yeah.
And then another big thing, I've been invited to be part of the business coaching team, or the business
Of
team
course you
at
have.
NEC, at the NEC event in May. So I'm so looking forward
What an
to
asset you
that.
are.
Well, I hope so. I hope I do them proud. But yeah, again, one of the best things that I've done, I swapped companies, and a company that really believed in myself, and again with that education, getting the education for your team as well. So really great to all of a sudden put everything in practice and be elevated
Yeah,
with
of
everything.
course they believe in you. They sponsored the show.
I know. No. But still, it's very important that that we say that,
Yeah.
you sometimes can't get there by yourself. You do need a bit of help. You need to find your tribe, and I think we've done that now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, shorter episode today. So, well, not really. We can keep on talking. So, welcome back for the year. Cheers. And a
Cheers.
great year, hopefully for you too. Any questions, please give us a little comment, and we'll be more than happy to help you.
Happy to help.
Yes, see you in the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.